Mahadi Education Foundation present Watch Your English. An accessible guide, the ideal first step in learning and understanding English language. And don't forget the program that leads you through the major approaches to English language, which are signaled by the basic English language part or speech. I am your English language companion and instructor, Al-Mahdi Muhammad. Today is the maiden edition of the program, and the question is, what do we learn? Prepare your mind and settle down for the lesson. The topic for today is Introduction to the English language part of speech. Learner, don't tell me you are scared, because to understand any language is to know the part of speech in that language. Learner, get your pen and your notebook because the lesson is about to commence. Alright, what is part of speech? Part of speech is a class of words grouped according to their function in a sentence. If a word names something, it is a noun or a pronoun. If it makes an assertion about something, it is a verb. If it describes or modifies something, it is an adjective or adverb. If it joins or links two elements of a sentence, it is a conjunction or preposition. If it expresses exclamation, it is an interjection. What an interesting definition. If you hear me right, I said part of speech is a class of words grouped according to their function in a sentence. The definition further says if a word names something in a sentence, it is a noun or a pronoun. For example, if I say Godia may travel to London, Godia may travel to London, Godia and London are noun because they name something in the sentence. Godia is a person, while London is a place. Godia and London are names of something. Or if I say, she may travel to London, she is a pronoun because it names something in the sentence. She names something, and something is a person. And of course, Mahadi is also a noun. Yes. All our names are nouns, even the names of our village, our town, our things, they are all nouns. Remember I said in my definition that if a word names something, it is a noun or a pronoun. And so our names name us. I hope we are following the lesson. Let us continue with the explanation of our definition. If a word makes an assertion about something or expresses an action in a sentence, it is a verb. For example, if I said, I bought the books, bought is a verb because it expresses an action in the sentence. Example 2. I am a student. I am a student. Am is a verb because it makes an assertion about something, I. If a word describes or modifies something, it is an adjective or adverb. Listen to these sentences. The beautiful girl is my sister. The beautiful girl is my sister. Beautiful is an adjective because it describes something, girl. Example 2. The rolling ball hit the building hard. The rolling ball hit the building hard. Hard is an adverb because it modifies the verb hit. It tells how the ball hit the building. If a word joins or links two elements of a sentence, it is a conjunction or preposition. For example, Bello and Joel are friends. Bello and Joel are friends, and is a conjunction because it joins two nouns, Bello and Joel. Example 2. The mangoes are in the basket. The mangoes are in the basket. In is a preposition because it links the mangoes and the basket. And finally, if a word expresses an exclamation, it is an interjection. For example, ouch, that bee sting really hurts. Ouch, that bee sting really hurts. Ouch is an interjection because it exclaims or commands attention. In today's lesson, we were able to learn the general definition of part of speech. According to our lesson, part of speech is a class of words grouped according to their function in a sentence. If a word names something, it is a noun or pronoun. If it makes an assertion about something or expresses an action, it is a verb. If it describes or modifies something, it is an adjective or an adverb. If it joins or links two elements of a sentence, it is a conjunction or preposition. If it expresses an exclamation, it is an interjection. Alright, let us move into the second segment of the program. Welcome back. What's Your English is the program. Malapropism and lexical pollution is equal to sentence corruption. Some Nigerians cannot resist the temptation to change a legitimate proposition in some English expressions. We often hear, Isaac is not in good terms with Aminu. Isaac is not in good terms with Aminu. Instead of Isaac is not on good terms with Aminu. Isaac is not on good terms with Aminu. Please say last but not least. Don't say last but not the least. Identify the correct sentence here. Identify the correct sentence here. Aisha composes poems to pass the time. Aisha composes poems to pass the time. Aisha composes poems to pass away the time. Aisha composes poems to pass away the time. These two sentences, Aisha composes poems to pass the time. Aisha composes poems to pass away the time. Which is correct? Aisha composes poems to pass the time is correct and acceptable. The second sentence with the phrasal verb pass away is singularly wrong in the above context. Pass away, like pass on, is to die or stop existing. It is a euphemistic expression. I will check on you tomorrow is a common misuse of the phrasal verb check on in Nigeria. It is high time we got rid of such misuse. Check on is to make certain that there is nothing wrong with somebody or something. If we decide to pay an informal or a flying visit to a friend, we use drop in on or look in on. For example, we can drop in on Aisha while passing through. Yes, we can drop in on Aisha while passing through. I will look in on Faith on Monday. I will look in on Faith on Monday. Learn well, no more. question and answer segment. Your question, our answer. How do I perfect myself in oral English? That's the question. How do I perfect myself in oral English? To perfect yourself in spoken English, you must learn all the English phonetic sounds, that is, the consonants and vowels. Know the rules that applies to consonants and vowels. Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary could serve as a companion, or grab your learner's reference handbook, a self-help course on spoken and written English with campus video CD written by Al-Sadiq Al-Mahdi Muhammad. Before we go, I have some questions for you. Identify the part of speech in the following sentences. Aisha and Messi are friends. Aisha and Messi are friends. Number 2. The test is very simple. The test is very simple. Number 3. The book is under the table. The book is under the table. Number 4. Wow, what a beautiful dress. Wow, what a beautiful dress. Number 5. She loves her mother. She loves her mother. Today's lesson ends here. However, next lesson promises to discuss in detail the part of speech. If you have any difficulty in understanding the lesson studied today, or you wish to answer the above questions, or you have questions for us, SMS or call 0705 093331. On behalf of Mahdi Education Foundation, I wish to thank the management of Learners Television Workshop for their support. May God the Almighty bless them. I'm your English language companion and instructor, Al-Mahdi Muhammad, saying bye-bye and thanks for listening. Salam. This program is produced by Mahdi Education Foundation.